My name is Mr. Smith, HIP supervisor here at Chesterfield Juvenile Detention Center. I have a special guest here today, Mr. Nigel Nasty Fennell. He's a professional boxer now. And I'm just going to let him tell his story.
Yes, so Nigel Fennell. I was here as an at-risk youth back in 2008 for numerous of charges, from assaults to shoplifting to battery to armed robbery. Yeah, 2010 was my last time here, and from there, I was in military school. I went to military school.
Commonwealth Challenge, right?
Commonwealth Challenge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, went to Commonwealth Challenge.
Okay.
I completed that seven-month program with my GED and job skills. From there, I went out into my adult life, and I started my amateur boxing career. I fought for about 8 years as an amateur. I won several states, several regionals, and I won a national title. I turned pro in 2018, and I've been winning consecutively since. I'm currently 11-0, and I'm residing in San Diego, California.
Wow. Boxing, how did you actually pick that up? I mean, was that someone saw that, you looked like you had the body or the mindset for it, or who put that in your head,
The sport,
Yeah.
my mom. My mom
Wow.
was key for the sport, but for fighting in general, I just always had it in me. It was my problem solver, in a negative aspect.
Okay.
Obviously, like my youth and my childhood, part of the reasons why I was at risk was from my behavior and wanting to fight. That was like my way of resolving issues, was fighting. I knew no other way. I didn't know any verbal skills or anything. Fighting or hurting someone was, was the way. So my mom, she noticed my passion for fighting, unfortunately. And my mother, she asked me why don't I do it in a more positive manner, and recommended I go to a boxing gym. And that didn't work out, but coincidentally, there was a professional boxer living in our neighborhood. One of the only professional boxers at that time was living in our neighborhood, and she asked him to mentor me and to take me to the gym and to introduce me to boxing. And I started going with him, so that's when it started. I was about 14 years old when I stepped foot in the gym for the first time.
Wow. And I remember you were in the JROTC program, weren't you? High school?
No, I was not in high school. No,
oh, that was okay.
Military school was different, but I didn't do JRTC in high school.
Okay. All right.
I wanted to.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, and then like you said, you did the 8-year stretch as far as the amateur. When did you know that, hey, it's time to turn pro?
To turn pro? I really didn't. I was just eager. I didn't have anything in me to say, hey, you've reached your full potential as an amateur boxer. I was just eager to turn pro, but it was the right time. That was 2018. I actually had an offer to turn pro in 2016.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, I got into a bad contract. I turned pro, but I did not officially have my first fight yet. So from there, I took a step back and went back to the amateurs. And for 2 more years in 2018, June of 2018 is when I signed my professional contract and my management contract.
Right. I know there's been times where, with the boxing thing, like you said, boxing amateur, there's probably been some times where you thought, man, this is not going to work.
Oh yeah. It's very tough in many aspects. In terms of like finance, like starting off, like it isn't like the best paying job. A lot of fighters still have to work 9 to 5s, as professional fighters. So in that aspect of, being able to live comfortably financially, that bothered me. From just having like negative thoughts and doubt in my mind that maybe I wasn't good enough, that maybe, you know, I wouldn't take it as far as I wanted to, or possibly may not have the opportunity to. That those thoughts have crossed my mind, you know, years ago. But over time, you know, I just gained the knowledge to just to take it as, like, regardless, always to take it as far as I could possibly take it.
Right. And you also mentioned that you want to do something for the at-risk youth once the boxing thing, you know, slows down, or, you know, enlighten us on that a little bit.
Yes. So during like my boxing career, you know, I'm obviously mentoring the kids, you know, at-risk youth or not.
Right.
But, you know, when the financial gains are there, I do plan on opening my own facility to, you know, the public, or, you know, to kids in like lower income areas, you know, to help them to, you know, have a outlet, you know, to get away and to be able to, rather it's releasing anger, rather it's just to learn to box, rather it's for health situations or anything like that. So, yes, soon as, you know, I'm comfortable with where I am or what I've done for my boxing career, I will be opening my own facility for the kids.
You seem like a healthy guy. I don't see no war wounds or anything like that. Let the people know any injuries have you had, or any, you know, setbacks.
Yes. So realistically, I feel as if I've injured maybe every part of my body. Every part of my body, from my toe to my skull. I've injured every part of my body. Injured. I didn't not being hurt, but injured. You know. But recovery is very important. You know, those, like, honoring your body. You know, like rest, recovery. You know, icing, massages. Like, those things play a big factor into, you know, how I'm feeling now and how I'm going to feel in the future. So I definitely, you know, honor my body in that aspect. Right.
Now, as a boxer, professional boxer, I know there's one particular boxer that you want to get in the ring with. Who's that? Anyone that's out there, you're going, I want him.
I would definitely say Floyd Mayweather. Several reasons. You know, he's one of the greats, one of the all-time greats. So that'll be a great name to have on my resume. To challenge myself. He's a very technical, sound fighter, and one of the best technically sound fighters in history. And then third would be the financial gain. He's the cash cow, as they say.
Yeah.
You know, you fight Floyd Mayweather, you don't have to work again a day in your life.
I think you're close. I remember seeing some pictures of you actually taking a picture with his uncle.
Yes, with Jeff Mayweather.
Yeah. I saw that picture. And I was there in one of your boxing matches when I took a picture, and you took a picture with Ferdinand Whitaker.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, that's great. So
and it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to have Sweet Pea there because, oh my gosh, that's one of my all-time favorite fighters, and to fight in front of him twice, it was such a coincidence. My second from last amateur fight was in front of him. He got to watch that, and then my third professional fight, he was there. So it was a privilege to have him watch me as an amateur and pro within 1 year.
Wow, that sounds good. And I saw some more pictures of some more familiar boxers that you had also. I don't know their names personally, but I know there was some.
Yeah, it's been a lot of people. It's hard for me to remember all of them. Sometimes I see fighters like, oh yeah, I did meet you before. You know, I come across them so often, so many different fighters.
The good thing is that, you know, now that you see at-risk youth, you can honestly tell them that, hey, I've been in your spot. You know, look at me now. You know, find your groove, and like you told during the interview, you told the kids that you know, right now you may not know what you want to do, but a couple of years from now.
That's right. Because I didn't know that I would be here. Like, back when I was here in 2010 and from 2008 to 2010, I didn't know that I would be where I am in terms of my career right now. So, you know, for those or anybody within that age group, or, you know, it's really not even an age group, but in life, like, you know, you just have to let it find you sometimes. You if sometimes you don't get the answer, when you're looking for it. But just have patience and just continue to be adventurous.
Now I know I'm jumping from subject to subject, but when you were a youth and they told you were facing 30 years, what happened as to why they decided to keep you on juvenile side versus adult side?
Trial, just going to court. That was the only difference. When I was told I would be tried as an adult,
right.
I was in the process of my pre-trial and like the beginning stages. So I don't know if it was by law or what, but they decided to have me here first. But once I was sentenced for armed robbery, if I was found guilty, from there I believe I would have went from detention straight to DOC. I've heard situations, I haven't been through it myself, but my brother, when he was 16, had the same exact charges, and he went from 16 years old, from Henrico County Youth Detention Center straight to DOC.
Wow.
So yeah, it was just a matter of time for myself.
Okay.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, man, but I just want to thank you, man, for coming out, man.
Thank y'all, man.
Share your testimony, and we'll see you on TV. We right here looking on TV,
For sure. My facilities and everything, TV or
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Still excited. I have butterflies coming here. I was like, man, it's been so long. Like, I hope I can, reach the kids and.
I remember next time you come, you got to bring that magazine article that we had in the Richard magazine.
Yeah, I should have brought
the Richard magazine. I remember that.
I gave you a copy, right? Did I give you a copy?
I have it on social media. I think you sent it. I don't think I have an actual copy. But I did call. I did email the magazine company, and it was like 2000. It was somebody, and they told me to give me the address so they'll send it.
It probably was 10. Oh, probably somebody, even one of their staff.
Yeah, but because it was in the archive, they got to.
Yeah, exactly. Archive.
They gotta find it. Yeah.
2017.
14. Was it 14?
No, that was 16 when they did that. That was 16. 2016.
Okay.
I was in Kansas then at a fight. I remember when I did the interview over the phone.
Yeah. So I guess your next fight will be, like you said, in California or.
No, it'll either be in Miami or Dubai.
What do you do? Like you don't have very much family in California, Dubai, Miami. Outside of boxing, what is there to do for you? What do you mean?
My life it may seem boring to like people, but I do the same thing. I go to work. This is my routine. Wake up in the morning. I do my stuff at home. I'll go to the gym at 9 o'clock in the morning. Train until about 11:30, 12. Go home, get ready for work. Go to work, come home, and do it all over again the next day. I do that 7 days a week. Literally 7 days a week. Keeps me busy, but I'm okay with it. I've been doing that for years. Like, I'm okay with it. I have a goal. Like, I've been away, like, with being here, been away from family and the things that I want, to going to military school. Like, I had to make new family, like the cadets and stuff that was in my what do you call it, platoon.
Yeah.
And then like moving to Maryland, so like I've been away for so long, so it doesn't bother me,
Right. It's good that you're here now to see your family. I know you're here only in town for a week to see your mom and everything. Tell us a hello, man.
Yeah.
Normally, we have gatherings, the whole family is normally over there. But,
sure.
Yeah, man. All right, nephew.
Thank you.
All right, you good, man.
Thank y'all. I really appreciate it. Seriously, like I've been waiting on this woman for a long time to come talk to me. Like giving my story and being an influence to help. Like I've been, it really like I know I'm still going. I'm done talking. But like seriously, like I know what it feels like. So like to know that I can like relate to them or like help motivate them to push them like this the world.